What's going on, people? I haven't made a video in a while, so I just felt I'd make a quick one right now. I didn't know what to start with, but this one is gonna be a boxing video. Then I'm gonna do some other ones later. And the topic of this video is gonna be the upcoming fight between Floyd Mayweather and Juan Manuel Marquez. You guys already know my opinion. I think Floyd is gonna win the fight. I don't think um, there's nothing that Marquez has that really makes me think that he can beat Floyd Mayweather. So, as far as predictions go, I don't like to give like exact predictions because boxing is not a sport that you can always predict. But I will say that Floyd is going to win this fight for several reasons. Floyd is not the type of person that picks opponents that he's not confident he can beat. So, um, for him to pick Marquez, he must be pretty sure he can take him. Secondly, I've seen the two fighters. Floyd is much bigger, can take much more power, and is a better skilled fighter. And he has a good chin, and he doesn't leave himself open enough to really be in danger of being knocked out. So I wouldn't even give Marquez a puncher's chance. Um, I predict that Marquez is gonna go to the body and throw the jab. He's gonna go to the body a lot and throw the jab to keep Mayweather off balance, and he's gonna give Mayweather trouble in the first round. But Mayweather is gonna pick up the pace very quickly and pretty much shut down Marquez's offense and beat him. As a matter of fact, I think Mayweather is going to come out strong. He's going to come out very offensive in this fight. He's not going to be his normal counterpunch himself. He's going to take a few punches at the beginning to kind of have a feel of how Marquez fights, and then he's going to shut him out. And I don't think this fight is going to go the distance. I think Mayweather is going to win either by knockout or TKO before the eighth round. Um, Another reason why I believe that is because Mayweather loves his money too much. He's fighting right now because he's trying to not only get money, but he knows that if he beats this guy, he will be the bigger draw in whatever fight comes after that. So if he beats Marquez in a dominant fashion, the next question will be, are you going to fight Manny Pacquiao? He knows that. And he wants a fight with Manny Pacquiao, but he wants the money to be right. Um, I believe that if he beats Marquez and Pacquiao beats Cotto, a fight between the two will be inevitable. The money will just be too much because they both realize that if they were to fight, it could very well be the biggest fight in boxing. Because, I mean, they both have a large following. Mayweather has done a very good job of exposing himself to the media. And Manny Pacquiao is a guaranteed draw with, his fan base. So it would be stupid at that point not to fight one another. So I think that in response to Boxing Fan 4's video, I think that the next opponent for Floyd Mayweather, logically speaking, should be Manny Pacquiao. I know that Floyd is going to try and go for 60-40. I think at this point he deserves it. I wasn't sure that he was the bigger draw, but looking at it now, I know for a fact that Floyd Mayweather is a bigger draw than Manny Pacquiao. Take it or leave it. He's a bigger draw than Manny Pacquiao. And I know that if you want to compare, just compare the Manny Pacquiao fight with Marquez and the Floyd Mayweather fight with Marquez and see which one draws more money. People are going to tune in because they want to watch Mayweather fight. Yeah, they like Pacquiao, but I don't think it should be a 50-50 split. I think it's going to be, to be more realistic, at least a 60-40 split. That's the closest I would ever call it, if not a 70-30. But either way, I don't think the fighters are stupid enough to pass on a chance to make that much money because regardless of what the split is, they're both going to make the most money they've ever made in their careers from this fight. This is probably going to be bigger than Mayweather De La Hoya. So, logically speaking, I would expect Floyd to go after Manny Pacquiao hard. And I think Bob Arum is going to try and find a good position to make the most money. But he's not going to be stupid enough to pass on a chance like that because he's not going to want to go down in history as the guy that prevented this kind of fight from happening. So yeah, that being said, I think Floyd Mayweather is going to be Marquez, and I think it's not going to be very hard. I think he's going to put up a very dominant performance. Although Marquez is going to put a valiant effort, but Floyd will be the superior fighter in this fight. And Manny Pacquiao should be able to beat Cotto if he sticks to the game plan that Freddie Roach will give him, which what I think will be box him and get out of range. Do not let Cotto corner you. So I think that will be the outcome for that fight. And the two fighters will eventually face one another sometime next year for the biggest fight in boxing. Um, so yeah, that's my opinion in that regard. I do think, which other fight is out there? Yeah, Mosley is going to go against Andre Berto. Easy fight for Mosley. I don't think Andre Berto has what it takes to beat him. I kind of feel bad for Shane because he's been trying to get a fight with the big dogs, but they're not giving it to him. Um, I think Shane Mosley should get a rematch with Miguel Cotto. That's what I think will be smart for him. Get a rematch with Miguel Cotto and fight him in New York City after Miguel Cotto loses to Manny Pacquiao. Then after that, if he's still gonna be active, he should wait for the winner of Pacquiao Mayweather if when they fight, which I think will happen, and see if he can get a fight out of that. Somebody suggested that Mayweather may fight Joshua Clottey. No, that's never gonna happen. Paul Williams, never gonna happen. Um, Miguel Cotto might happen, but I think after the beating that he's gonna receive from Pac-Man, he's gonna lay low for a while. Um, who else is there? All the other guys in the welterweight division are alright, but they're not big enough draws for Mayweather, Pacquiao, any of those guys. So right now the division is really all about Shane Mosley, Mayweather, and Pac-Man, and Miguel Cotto. But Miguel Cotto is gonna get his ass handed to him by Manny Pacquiao in November. Yep, you heard it from me first. And yeah, that's my opinion. I mean, boxing can change, but I'm pretty sure that this fight is gonna go to Floyd Mayweather, and I think Pacquiao should be able to get a win out of Cotto. So it's a good year for boxing. So I think we should all keep our eyes open and see what's going on. Um, what else is there? Nothing else. I think I'm gonna make a video on Mike Tyson versus Muhammad Ali. There seems to be a discussion going on YouTube in that regard, so I'll throw my 2 cents in there. But yeah, stay tuned. I'll throw in more predictions and make videos as well. But Floyd Mayweather is gonna beat the crap out of Marquez this Saturday, or whenever it is that they're fighting. And I'm hoping to watch the fight. I'll have to see what's going on. I'll be at my girl's house with her parents, but we'll see. Later, folks.